Hi everyone, welcome back to my garden. I do have some updates to share and also some news that I'm super excited about. So first, we're in the garden. I got rid of all of the mustard seed, except for the tiny little baby plants. All of it's gone. It took a very long time. Took a very long time and it was a lot of work, but I'm so glad that it's done. So it still looks like a mess. It's very messy through here. I have a lot of things that I need to clean up, and it's yucky and raining out today, but I wanted to get this video out, so I'm here in the rain. So back towards the back of the garden, it got really messy. You could tell no one had been back here in a very long time, and it was really hard to get stuff up. There's old trees out here, there's old vines. I did find some berry bushes that I'm keeping, but I decided that I'm just getting rid of everything else and I'm starting completely fresh. I figure if I didn't have it before and I don't have it now, then it's fine because I won't miss it. Over the weekend, I did plant some of my first produce. I planted in these 4 bins here, I planted a bunch of carrots. So that is the first thing that went into my garden. I'm super excited about that. I had to move the bins and get them out of the way. They were really heavy, but I don't know if we're gonna end up tilling this or what we're gonna do, because the one thing I am keeping is the onions, and so I don't want to till over all those, so we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do with that. We did borrow a tiller from my brother, the attachment that my husband has on his tool. It's like an all-in-one garden thing, so it's like an edger, a little tiller, a weed eater, stuff like that. But he was able to, let me turn you around here, he was able to get this whole part of the garden tilled last night, which I'm super excited about. It's completely, this part of the garden is ready for plants now. I have some time off at the end of the week, so I am going to be getting out here and getting dirty and getting stuff planted finally. But the most exciting part is that my husband, so I don't know if you remember, but this whole thing behind me was completely covered in grapevines, which we still have a ton of grapevines over here. This was all covered in grapevines, and all of this metal that's right here was all up here, all covered. So he took that all down. He ordered the metal for our roof. So that will be coming soon. So we're going to be pulling off the shingles, but the most exciting part is that there is a dumpster coming here this week on Thursday, and I couldn't be more excited about it. I am thrilled. I cannot wait to get rid of all of this junk that's out here. It's just, I feel like once this is finally gone, I feel like I can sigh relief and get my vegetation in and start growing my garden. I'm super excited about it. I'm also doing a 30-day minimalism challenge, where I'm throwing away one more thing than I did the day before, and I'm halfway through the challenge right now, but I feel like all of this other stuff that I'm going to be getting rid of, I feel like it shouldn't really count because it wasn't my stuff to begin with. Although, like I think I got rid of one thing that they had here today from before, but because people keep asking me if I'm going to be getting rid of a bunch of granite, like if day 30 will just be 30 days of granite, which very easily could be, but I kind of feel like that's cheating. I feel like it kind of needs to be my own stuff, even though I guess technically this is my own stuff now because they left it here and now I have to deal with it. So like I said, I got all the stuff cleaned out, all the garlic mustard, got all that cleaned out. I got the carrots planted, and I didn't plant them all because I will plant some more maybe a week or two for now, just so that they're not all ready to harvest at the same time. And then I also planted a ton of flower seeds. So up towards the garden at the house, I planted a ton of flower seeds. I had harvested a bunch from last year. I did not know what they were called, so a lot of them I just wrote like purple star flower or like tall pink flower or short yellow flower because I had no idea what they're actually called. Hopefully hopefully they'll grow and I'll be able to enjoy them again this year. I also planted a ton of zinnia. I was so disappointed though, because my zinnia seeds that I harvested last year, I had never harvested seeds really before, so I just threw them in a baggie and forgot about them until springtime, and they were completely moldy. I planted them anyways on top of the new zinnia seeds that I got, just in the hopes that they grow, but if not, they don't grow. But I did a ton of planting. So this hanging basket here has flowers in it, and then I planted in, let's see, and this one here, there's a ton of lemon balm, because this is right next to our hot tub. Lemon balm is supposed to repel mosquitoes and bugs. This one I think is a tall pink flower. That's literally all I know. That's all I know about it. Around here I planted things. I think I planted petunias in these hanging baskets. I did plant some more clematis in this here in the hopes that it will grow up and climb along this trellis here. Over here I planted, I think these two are where I planted I have green and purple zinnia that I really thought would look pretty together, so I mixed those seeds up and planted them all together. In this garden here behind that, I replanted all of my dahlias. Hopefully they come back. I have more zinnia over in these gardens. I don't remember what I put in there. I don't remember. Maybe the yellow flowers. I replanted a ton of iris that my mom gave to me right here. And then over here, oh, let's see. I think I have more zinnia over here. Can't remember what's here. I did plant, I think, a little yellow flowers in this little guy that my grandma painted for me, and he'll look like he has cool spiky hair. Can't wait for that to come up. I had one geranium that survived the winter. I left the plant out here and it survived. And geraniums really, honestly, are not my favorite, but I decided to just keep it because it survived, so why not let it live? I think I planted poppies in this corner over here. And one more thing I did, so when I moved here, I dug up several plants, and one of the plants that I dug up was lavender. So right here is lavender that survived. It's the only part that survived on the whole bush, but I planted a ton of lavender seeds in here. Honestly, I do not expect them to grow at all. But I figured it was worth a shot. Why not, right? And then over the weekend, I also had a chance to get some weeding done, because in this garden over here, it was a complete mess. Ooh, almost dropped my camera. And now there's a bunch of magnolia leaves here. So it did look a little better yesterday, but I took out, there was a bunch of this fencing here that was over on the side, and it didn't really look the greatest. So I took it out and I got this all weeded, and it does look so much better minus the magnolia leaves, which I wish they lasted longer. They're so pretty, but they don't last long enough. I'm happy I have them though. So anyways, that was a quick little garden update. It's rainy today, so I'm not getting any weeding or garden work done. But I am happy. I'm happy with the progress that I made, and I'm excited for the end of the week. This week cannot go fast enough, so I can get out in my garden and plant the rest of my vegetables. I have tomatoes and peppers that desperately need to be in the ground. So thanks for coming with me on this second tour update, and I will see you guys next time. Lawnmowers. Doesn't everybody know I'm trying to make a video and they should turn their lawnmowers off for a second? Made this for me. Now there's sirens too. What the hell? Okay. My apologies. So